Steve Beaton is the 28-year-old from Leamington Spa, ranked number 12 in the world thanks to a series of consistent performances over the last couple of years, but he's yet to win a major tournament. And he has beaten David Richardson Page and Dennis Priestley, the number 1 seed, both by 3-1 margins. And his opponent, Bob Anderson from Swindon, one of the most popular players in the game, the 1988 world champion and world number 1. He won the Canadian Open last year, and he has beaten Scott Coleman 3-1 and Eric Bristow 3-0 to get to this stage. Well, it proved to be yet another engrossing contest here at the Lakeside Country Club. We're joining it right at the start of the match with commentary from Sid Waddell.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg. Steve to throw first. Game on.
So here goes young Beaton.
180!
And the tournament living up to expectations. Don't blink. Turn 80 straight off. Taking on the Limestone Cowboy.
45.
Steve from Leamington Spa.
54.
Bob from Woodland Bassett via Tucson, Arizona.
16. 61.
Format is changed in these quarterfinals. It's the best of 7 sets. First nail 4 is the winner.
100. 100. Steve, you require 106.
Come out hot and strong. Let's see how his finishing is. Yeah, double 16.
Yes, that's the first leg. Steve Beaton.
Well, that's the way you want to start an important game like this.
Second leg, Bob to throw first. Game on.
So straight away, the number 8 seed must be ratiocinate. He's got a game on.
180.
Well, kettle has only been put on.
60.
And already things are a bubble. Setting up.
140.
Almost set him a 9 dart there. Well, Anderson is now poised to do a 10 darter.
99. 140. Bob, you require 82.
Probably try the ball first. Double 16. 17 for tops. Tops he wants for level.
62. 60. Bob, you require 20.
To make the lower case one level. Double 10.
Yes, that's the second leg. Bob Anderson.
Nip and tuck. 1 leg each.
Third leg, Steve to throw first. Game on. 140.
Anderson, the champion in the Embassy tournament in 1988.
45.
And in case people thought glitter had gone out of fashion since Bobby George was with us 6 years ago, Anderson, very concerned with image.
140.
This lad, Beaton, more concerned with doing the biz. Just slammed in his second maximum.
60. 171.
Blinding start by Beaton.
Steve, you require 50.
11 dart poised to get. Double 16 will give him an 11 darter. Double 8.
42. 140. Steve, you require 8.
Double 4.
Yes, that's the third leg. Steve
From the
Beaton.
Tom Selleck School of Dartsmen. Looking the part, acting the
Both legs,
part.
Bob, to throw first. Game on.
It's after no more than
81.
5 or 6 minutes. Anderson, the number 8 seed, could be going to set down.
140.
Even that awkward line doesn't worry him. And how?
140.
Beaton's had 5 140 so far. He's had a 171 cover shot.
100.
3 1040s by Beaton. This is incredible standard.
140.
And Bob replies.
Steve, you require 81.
Double 18 he wants for the set.
Yes, that's the first
Electrifying darts. I can't wait to see his average. Brilliant first set by Beaton.
Second set, first leg, Bob to throw first. Game on.
Occasionally, they come out and they shatter box,
100.
then swarm up. But there's blank. This is a start I've rarely seen before.
100.
See what I mean? 11 ton pluses in about 7 minutes. 12 as we can hardly keep score with Beaton's amazing dart so far. 107.07 average.
100.
The averages go up every year in this World Tournament over the last 5 years. In no other sport I know
60.
is it measurable. If you look at the bits of paper, it's there in black and white. They get better every year. Anderson having a slightly more successful time at the moment.
100. 100.
Ton-in might not be enough for Anderson, the way this lad's been going.
140!
Incredible,
Bobby
40 scoring.
20.
60-20 tops, still a chance.
Steve, you require 101.
To go further ahead. Treble 15 maybe. Just missed.
83. Bob, you require 32.
Number 16.
Yes, that's the first leg. Bob Anderson.
So the Limestone Cowboy takes a bit of the pressure off.
Second leg, Steve to throw first. Game on. 140. 140.
So far in the tournament, Beaton's put out David Richardson Page, the double barrel Geordie, and Dennis Priestley, won number 1.
100.
And Anderson up on that hockey is disposed of Scott Coolman, a young Surrey lad, and Eric Bristow.
100.
With arrows like that, already the crowd giving it big licks.
135.
Anderson just planted his second 180 at a time when he needs it. Treble 19.
99. Steve, you require 126.
Combo says treble 19 first, got it. What's the ball?
101.
16th of an inch out.
Bob, you require 82.
Ball for double 16. 17 for tops. Wants the tops.
42.
Could be a crucial miss that.
Steve, you require 25.
9 for double 8. Double 8. Double 4.
21. Bob, you require 40.
Tops to make it 2 legs to nil and gets it.
Yes, that's the second leg. Bob Anderson. Third leg, Bob to throw first. Game on.
Used to get cracks about darts players being unfit, paunchy bellies, all that rubbish. Well, look at the shape of these two.
41.
Beaton, built like Adonis. Anderson, thin as a lot. Both dedicated. Swim, muscle train the lot.
100.
Anderson takes this leg. We get a 1 set each.
140. 43. 55.
I'm very impressed by how he can dodge this awkward lie.
83.
I mean, if he plants one just below the 60, he can actually, he's so accurate, Beaton, he can go around the dart. Now here's a test of the same thing on Bob. Can he go around it?
60.
This fairly vital leg for Anderson would get him back to 1 set each.
45.
That's about the perfect one, because it leaves lots of room.
99.
Ton 14 would put a lot of pressure on Bob.
100. Bob, you require 106.
To take the set and make it one set apiece. Brilliant dance. Double 16 would be very nice. And
Yes, that's the second set. Bob Anderson.
so after Beaton came out like a Polaris, Bob's leveled it up, one set each.
Third set, first leg, Steve to throw first. Game on.
Up to this stage in the tournament, it's been best of 5 sets. This and the last 8, it's the best of 7 sets.
100.
First man to get 4 is the winner. And there you go. Beaton's average has dropped a bit since last time we framed it. But he's still well ahead on ton up in on Bob.
180.
2 maximums each.
140. 60. 100. Steve, you require 121.
Played the percentages there, didn't try the big
89.
treble.
Bob, you require 161.
I think it went through Steve's head. He's banking on Bob, missing this 3-darter. Years ago, Bristol banked on Dillon not doing a 138. This could be a bad risk. Yes, wants the ball.
136.
Another 16th of an inch, and Beaton would have had a
Steve, you
problem.
require 32.
Still going to be done now. Double 16, double 8.
Yes, that's the first leg. Steve Beaton. Second leg, Bob to throw first. Game on. 100.
It's like being at the horses, when your horse is running and somebody tells you on the phone that your house is burning. What option do you take in darts sometimes? Beaton
100.
opted there for Bob missing 161. And Bob didn't miss it by much. Third set, 1 set each. But Beaton ahead, 1 leg to 0.
60. 60.
And how's about this for consistency, folks, as Jay Saville would put it? Beaton average in this first outing, 96.21. Against Priestley, 96.08. And I reckon his average in this game
60.
is a couple of pops higher than that. So that is phenomenal consistency. Magic cover!
$99. Stevie requires 36.
Double 18.
Yes, that's the second leg. Steve Beaton.
Politely turned out some of the media today. Beaton saying he wanted to get his head round his game.
To throw first. Game on.
And he's using his noddle fairly neatly up here.
60.
Anderson fighting
Thank
to
you.
save the third set.
60.
Anderson forced to think 240s or better.
100. 100.
Beaton almost certainly going to crack at the double first. Anderson suffering on the lie of the first dart.
60.
Yes, old Woodstock. That's his prediction. How many of his pound coins say to the bookies there?
60. 60. Steve, you require 141.
For 2 cents to 1.
95. 100. Steve, you require 46.
For 2 sets to 1. He wants double 16 now.
Yes, that's the third set.
And Beaton now leads 2 sets to 1.
Full set, first leg. Bob to throw first. Game on. 140. 140. 100.
So his averages are beaten in these 3 games, 96, 96, 99. And it's better than Bob's by about 4
68.
here. And Beaton's turning up 6 ahead of Bob's. 23 to Bob, 28 to Beaton.
60.
Well, I don't know if this lad's a relative of the cook and Mrs. Beaton, but he's certainly got Bob in the stew here.
137.
Great cover by Bob. Works it out. Treble 19, we think. It's up to him. Knows that Bob's on a 2-darter.
139. Bob, you require 64.
Treble 16 for double 8. Got it. Once a double 8. Double 4.
60. Steve, you require 54.
You could go 18 and double or 14 and tops. He goes 14 for tops. Double 10.
Yes,
Bob missed the chance.
Steve Beaton.
And beaten in like a rat up a shutter.
Second leg, Steve to throw first. Game on.
Beaton has won the last 4 legs.
180.
Well, my dad used to say, never give a sucker an even throw, Sid. No matter how you exert the pressure,
60.
there's always a way of exerting more. This a phenomenal display of power darts by Beaton. And if this goes in,
140.
5 darts towards the 9-dart trail. setting up an 11 darter for Beaton.
Steve, you require 46.
14, double 16, go further ahead. 1 dart left for double 16.
30.
If I was Anderson, I'd ask for a test. They pull the skin off and make sure he's human inside. This is fantastic darts by Beaton.
100. Steve, you require 16.
Double 8.
Yes, that's the second leg. Steve Beaton.
Running away with it at the moment.
Third leg, Bob to throw first. Game on. Thank you.
Very crucial leg this.
100.
Anderson has to take it, or else he's 3 sets to 1 down. And the set scores very interesting, as Bobby George pointed out today on television. You ought to show, well, to tell them more about what happened within the set. It went 3-1 to Beaton, then 3-0 to Anderson, then 3-0 to Beaton. And Beaton could set up a 3-0.
140.
Unless Anderson can get going on the tons and better.
$93.
They suck in their breath. They wait for the action.
100.
And they hardly applaud it. Used to be different when I was 18. You get a ripple of applause to 60.
100. Steve, you require 161.
For 3 sets to 1. Shots on, treble 17.
123.
Keeping the pressure dart going.
Bob, you require 108.
And the opponent needs a 1 darter. Immense pressure on Anderson. That's very handy. 54 again. He wants 18. He wants double 18 now.
72. Steve, you require 38.
He's looking at 6 for double 16. Double 16 once for 3-1.
Yes!
3-1
That's the
pressure, power,
Steve
macho
Beaton.
darts. 3 sets to 1. Beaton leads.
Fifth set, first leg, Steve to throw first. Game on. Thank you. $100.
3 sets to 1 against Anderson. So if Steve Beaton takes another
60.
set, Bob Anderson's out.
$137.
Takes him well ahead, actually. Takes him about 160 ahead, Beaton. So, as so often in this incredibly dominant match, Beaton dominant, Anderson is forced to think of ton 40s.
44. $140.
Her hair was black when she came in. Tense as anything up there on the stage. Tense and entertaining and impressive from
100.
Beaton.
Steve, you require 120.
60. Still a shot. 60 he wants. Tops. Brilliant! Power! Power! Incredible power from Beaton. His average 96 in his first game. 96 his second game.
Throw first. Game on.
Missing nothing. Beaton.
140. 41. 85.
Well, in the days when the News of the World Championship was the top championship in darts,
100.
Beaton got to the finals twice. That was high stuff. But he certainly picked the time to show his true class in the World Championship.
100.
Yes, Netherlands lad.
Bob, you require 98.
It's gone 60. 18. Double 12 now.
Yes, that's the second leg. Bob Anderson.
But he might not be out of the wood because Beaton. It's Beaton's darts.
Third leg, Steve to throw first. Game on.
Bob has to be chasing. Could be chasing throughout this set.
60.
Beaton had gone 7 legs winning. Bob just broke that
100.
syndrome. As Wyatt Earp said the night before the OK Corral, it's lonely being a gunfighter. It's the only person who can help Bob Anderson is Bob. And I reckon if the Clanton gang had had Beaton, they'd have won. Chance here for Bob then. If he can get his spurs into that 60. If
60. 60. Bob, you require 141.
This is a vital time. If Bob can take this leg, it would be against the darts. Double 12.
117. Steve, you require 138.
Treble 18 he wants.
81. Bob, you require 24.
Double 12. Double 6. Double 6. It's a chance he can't afford to sling.
Swung.
This shot.
Steve, you require 57.
That is an Anderson fan, folks. Because with this shot, he could go one leg away from the match. He wants tops. One left. He wants double 10.
47. Bob, you require 12.
Double 6. Still wants double 6.
Yes! That's the third leg. Bob Anderson. Beaton.
Wow, relieved Anderson, but Beaton knows. Could have put him one leg away.
Both leg, Bob to throw first. Game on.
Great chance for Anderson to turn the game round then. If he takes this leg, haven't taken the darts. Could take the
60.
set. Didn't like the lie.
$60.
A lot of these folk from Surrey. And Bob turns out for their county team. So a lot of support here, Anderson.
100.
This is the turn of the strike. He's pressuring that fourth 180. Pressures Anderson's comeback chance.
Stevie require 121.
Just outside the 60. Bob not on a 3-dart finish.
45.
It's a 2-dart outshot for Steve. Bob trying to leave a 2-darter as well.
47.
But
Stevie
doesn't.
requires 76.
He wants 16, wants tops here.
Yes! That's the fourth leg. Steve
And he took the
Beaton.
darts back of Anderson. Brilliant. Decided leg. Could be the decided leg of the match.
Fifth leg, Steve to throw first. Game on.
So to complete a sensational 37 minutes, Beaton throw-in for the match.
100.
The number 8 seed throw-in to save the match.
$60.
Maximum at just the exact time he needs it. Pop goes Bob's weasel. I think he realizes that this man is just unsung and Bob can just hope.
137.
Look at that cover there on the treble 19. 2 darts beaten away from this match.
41. Stevie require 84.
To win the match with an 11 darter, he wants double 12. 1 on the wire. But
60.
Anderson a mile back. Bob wants 340. And the miracle.
$140.
But still no 3-dart shot from
Stevie
Anderson.
require 24.
For the match, double 12. Double 6.
12 score.
Anderson can't go out. Those 2 60s, and Anderson keeping up the pressure.
140.
Brilliant darts by Anderson at the last
Stevie
ditch
require 12.
for the match, double 6.
Game, shot, and the match. Steve Beaton.
The crowd say it all on their feet, applauding power darts by Steve Beaton. What a performance.
Steve, I don't suppose you're going to have played very much better than that in a big game, have you?
No, it was a really hard game tonight. I've got to admit that, yeah, definitely.
But your form was very special.
Well, First round I had 32, the second round I had 32, and it seems to be going, I got 32 again tonight, so I think if I can keep my 32 average up, you know, you got to be doing well on a 30 average anyway. And I'm well happy tonight. Yeah, about getting another 32.
Bob, there's not much you can say, I don't suppose, really. He didn't give you a chance.
That's right. It's the oldest saying in darts. If your opponent doesn't give you a chance at a double, you can't beat him. And Steve didn't give me a chance tonight. And I had a 30 average myself, which I think was probably as well as I've done in the whole tournament. And he just blew me away. And all credit to him. Tremendous performance.
Because there is nothing you can do. When he's hitting scores as he is, you're helpless, really, aren't you?
That's right. A batch of 9 darters would help. But they didn't come tonight. And as I say, the man was superb tonight. And I've got no complaints whatever. Nothing wrong. I played well. But Steve played a whole lot better.
I'm interested in your preparation, Steve, because we asked you earlier today if we could have an interview, and you said very nicely, no thanks, I don't want to do anything before the game. Why was that? What's the preparation that you go through for a big game?
Well, it's hard to say really. I mean, obviously you mean you drink a lot. Well, I do. Well, I have a good drink. Well, I've got to admit that. And obviously you're going to have something to eat. So I mean, I start off with the breakfast, then I'll go out at dinner time, have something to eat. Then I'll sit down for an hour or two, and then I'll get myself ready, and I'll go down to the bar about half 4, and have a practice then.
But you keep out of the way.
Well, really, yeah. I mean, you've got to psych yourself up for the game, really. I mean, it's like a job. I mean, it is like a job. You know, you've got to go up there. And I thought, well, I'm not being funny to Bob, but we never spoke much today. I think we might have said 2 words to each other, but because you're playing each other, you know, we're the best of friends. But because you're up there against each other, you don't say a lot to each other, you know, before you play the game, you know. But I mean, we're best of friends. But I mean, you've got to get yourself signed up for the game. You're going up there and just you're playing the board, right? You've got to just keep hitting it. And like I was saying earlier, 32 average. If I can keep the 32 average up, you know, might win it, eh? With a bit of luck, that's what I'm here for.
You're in the semi-final of the World Professional Championship. I wonder what they think back in the Minstrel Boy in Coventry.
That was the first four I ever played for, that was, the Minstrel Boy. Since I moved out of Cov, I haven't been over there for a long while now.
I got a letter this morning from John Stanley, who's the treasurer of the Chapelfields and District League, and he said, tell Steve he's doing terrifically well. We're very proud that we maybe started him off in his darts career. So they're all rooting for you, obviously.
That's lovely, that's great, that is, yeah. Yeah, that was the first league I ever played in, that was. And
sorry, last word to you, Bob. Do you think Steve can go on and win it now?
Yeah, I think he could, playing like that, without a doubt. I'll never forgive those people for starting him off. But certainly, I mean, he's destroyed Dennis, he's destroyed me tonight. Why not?